So in this video, I'm going to show you some examples and also how to install and run the openmp with the Hello World program. First of all, we need to install the openmp, and that will be possible through this command sudo apt-get install libomp-dev. And if you press enter, it will install it. It takes little time, and I have installed it now. So the next step is to test it. We want to write a simple hello world program and run it. I have here the program hello.cpp. See, the content of this program is very simple. I have a include directive for standard input output. That's of course not a C++ program. That's a C program, but it doesn't make any difference in the usage of openmp directives. Therefore, we stay just like here. You can also use your own C++ program using IOStream and std cout and std cin, just like C++ format. But what do we have here is a for loop which prints a number which is specified through this counter of the loop from 0 to 10 to 9 actually, and it should print the input. It should print 10 numbers from 0 to till 9. Just save it, and using Control X, go out, exit the nano editor, and now I should compile it. We use G++ because openmp will be installed on G++. Do not use GCC. You can use GCC, but if you have some errors, switch to G++. I use G++. Using the switch O, we specify the name of the output file that we want to generate. If you don't specify that, the output file will be named automatically a.out. We don't want it. Therefore, we say the output should be hello, and I want to compile the hello CPP. So it compiles it, and it generates the hello executable. I can use the point slash to run this executable. And you see that the executable will be just without any problems finished. It prints from 0 till 9 based on our for loop. Now let's try to parallelize it and use the openmp directives in the. Again, I open my hello.cpp, and now I should add the directives for openmp. First of all, we use the include omp.h as header file. Now I want to add pragma to my for. I want to parallelize this for loop. This way, I write pragma omp parallel for. Now this for will be parallelized just with adding some parallelization directives of OMP. Then I want to get the number of the thread that is executing the current run of the loop. So I say here from thread number and add an integer here. And here I use the OMP get thread num function to get the number of the current thread which runs the part of this loop, as we are trying to parallelize this. Now I'm finished. I just press Control and O to write it, to write the changes, and I put Control and X to go out. Now I should compile it. I use G++ just like before, but now I should specify an additional switch here to involve the openmp. I specify first the hello as the output, I specify the output file, and now I use the f openmp as a switch to tell my compiler that I'm using the openmp, and then I use hello.cpp as the input. It compiles it. It's a good point. Now we can try to run our output. It doesn't have an extension. You see, it runs, and you see the different outputs from different thread numbers. The first two lines are generated from thread number 1. The thread number 7 has generated the line number 3, and you see that the number 1 and 0 are generated from thread number 0. That's the main thread. The important thing that we don't have any orders here. You see the 2, 3, 9, 8, 7. There's no order here, and it shows that the threads are started just in different order. They got different numbers, but the number doesn't specify their order of execution, scheduling algorithm of the operating system. So that was the first video, first example. You can also download the file from the Moodle, or just type it down in your editor, which way is simpler for you.